Alright everybody, I know I've been gone a little while. It's been pretty quiet, but folks have been asking, um, where have I been? Can you give us an update? And I've been promising one for July, so wanted to update everybody on what was going on. It's pretty much the last one I'll do before I move, and probably the last one I'll do before September. The next one I plan to do is to show you all my new setup and garage and storage shed and stuff. So that's still a few weeks away, though. Like I said, it'll probably take a couple months because I don't have a lot going on. Although it's been pretty quiet, it's been nice to have been able to prep to move. So thank y'all for the loyalty and wondering what's happening. And that's kind of the reason why I haven't posted any videos, because since that Craftsman push mower, I haven't really fixed anything. And I know I mentioned in the last video, that the update video, that I thought I was going to sell that, and I was still on the fence. And I actually decided this week that, I have the bagger for it. It's the Snapper, the Snapper high back mower. Fixed the governor on it and everything, and got the bagger for it. And even still, in its condition, it's not really worth more than $200. And to be honest, I would rather keep it than to only get that much for it. Fix it and use it periodically. A good backup riding mower, and if I want to have a little fun, I can just ride that one instead of the Craftsman, and I'll have to show you all that Craftsman whenever I get over there too. But that's the story on it. I'm sure a lot of y'all are going to be really happy that I'm keeping it, and I am happy that I'm keeping it too, considering that it's got the bagger. And it's unfortunate that the Snappers just don't bring a lot of money. Even in decent shape. I mean, I could restore that and get more money out of it, but there's no need to if I'm going to use it. It's in good shape, no rust on the deck. As you can see, I've pretty much got everything packed up in here. I've gotten rid of every non-essential thing that I had, down to one push mower, just the one I've kind of been using to cut the grass. It's that overhead valve one that I put the engine on a while back on the Murray deck. The blade doesn't have a lot of lift on it, but I just need to keep the grass cut here right now. And I've got everything kind of pulled out and organized. Can never have enough lawnmower handles, as you can see. And actually got rid of a few other things. As you can notice, y'all probably saw that old bicycle. There's a bunch of crickets there on the wall, but got rid of that old bicycle I had. I was never going to use. It was in rough shape anyways, and I have a bike for personal use as it is. I did do a video on this chainsaw. It's fixed. It's coming with me. Haven't cranked it in a while, but it doesn't have any gas in it or fuel mix. I've got my appliance dolly there that was a retired U-Haul, and it'll be put to use here in a couple weeks. I've organized everything, got all my yard stuff out, yard tools. I got most of those from helping somebody move, which is kind of cool. Save a lot of money on that. Pretty much sorted everything into boxes. I've got the new Briggs stuff, the few riding mower things I still have, and other miscellaneous stuff, and then old Briggs stuff and a bunch of gas tanks and stuff for the new stuff. I'm trying to keep as much new stuff as I can. All the engines that were blown, except for, excuse me, I just about lost the camera there. All the engines that were, except for one, I have broken down and set out for the scrap guys, just because I, bent shafts and broken pistons and stuff. They're just beyond rebuilding for kind of the way I do, or the way I go, because I have the issue with the base plates on the newer mowers, and that's pretty much all I had left. I had one Tecumseh engine and one Briggs Classic engine, but it was using oil and had a bent crankshaft on it, so I just went and chucked it as well. A couple things that are missing that y'all might notice is there is the big weed eater, weed trimmer that I had, that I got fixed. I ended up selling that off. I'm just not going to need it. And also that leaf vac, that Lazy Boy leaf vac it's gone as well. I got rid of one of the decks, the newer Murray deck, the big wheel deck. I tried to get rid of these two. I put them both on there for 20 bucks, but I'm getting no bites. I could use those, so especially that hyper tough one just as a parts deck. That's the one that was all bent down that I bent back up, and I mean, it seems to be, it's holding up fine. It just doesn't have any wheel hardware, and I took the handle off, but I've got the handle for it. But I did keep my edger, and I kept my snowblower for obvious reasons. Down in the south, they're not going to sell, and I can use it because at my new place I've got a concrete driveway. Got my 1960s era Scott spreader I found on the curb, and then also I got that broadcast spreader back from my friend that I actually got in helping somebody move, same place I got the yard tools from. It's working great. They're going to be put to good use at the new house. I'm going to keep these little wood things. It's really good wood. I could either make them as tables or bench. I've got a full-length workbench in the garage where I'm moving, so I was originally going to use it for that, but don't need it for that, so I'll repurpose those because it's good wood for the most part. Just a little thin stuff on the top, but built pretty well. Old set pieces for a place that I used to work at. You know, just got everything organized and ready to go. Just got rid of stuff that I know I'm not going to use anymore because I'm trying to move as little as possible was the goal, which was the original reason why I wanted to get rid of the snapper, but, you know, decided not to. Actually, that sprayer right there I found this morning on the curb. It's a little 1-gallon sprayer. It hasn't even been taken out of the box. I can use it for my, you know, spraying rose bushes and stuff because I'm going to have some rose bushes and big hydrangeas and whatnot over at the new house as well. Kind of pairs along with the 2.5-gallon one there. A little bit easier to use as long as it works. I mean, you can see it doesn't like it's been taken out of the box. You know, got trailer battery stuff organized. Got rid of, you know, just random, and not junk, but stuff that I just was not going to use anymore. Just put it out on the curb, and they get gone within a couple of days, which is kind of nice. So as you can see, if you go back and watch the first update video that I did at the beginning of the year, showing the whole under the house just filled with lawnmowers, you can see it's a stark contrast. I've sold over 50. I think it ended up being about 53. All but one of them were gone by Memorial Day, which is incredible. Like I said, I tried using Facebook this year. Facebook Marketplace, it worked pretty well. You just get a lot of, you know, disinterested folks on there, and people want to lowball the mess out of you, so you have to be mindful of that. But I hope to come back after I get all moved and buy another lot of Walmart branded mowers. Most of them will be 2018 models, the ones that are black in color. And when I do, I will, you know, get the videos back going again. Kind of pretty much decided, because I'm going to have a lot on my hands at the new house and fixing it as well, that I will probably just stick to buying, you know, I was buying lots of older mowers and whatnot off of Craigslist and stuff last year, and I just decided I'm not going to do that really anymore, just because they're not really worth the hassle with all the stuff that I'm going to have on hand going on at the new house. So I do still plan to set time and money aside to do the new mower, so I'll continue to do those updates. And I know one video I want to do is a more involved carburetor clean video, because that's actually one of the more popular videos on my channel. And I actually didn't go through the steps of taking the whole carburetor apart. I just took the bowl off and showed everybody the inside and didn't actually take the jet off. So I want to do kind of a video on that as well. But again, I thank y'all for the support, and just thank y'all for watching. Y'all, as long as y'all keep watching, I'll keep posting videos as time allows. The mowers just aren't going to be quite as much of a priority as they used to be. But, you know, when I get trade-ins and new mowers, I'll keep posting videos. And again, like I said, I'll show you all the new place. But for now, so I guess goodbye old house and old crawl space. I won't have to do as much bending down as I used to, thankfully. And next video I post will be at my new house. So thank you all again for watching. Just keep checking out the channel. I've probably got about 110 videos. Thank you all for the subscribers. Almost 700 now, which is, I didn't even think I'd even get that close. So thank you all again. Stay tuned for the next time. Stay cool in the heat, and happy mowing.